Hey y'all, this reading is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, and happy birthday to all the Geminis, the Sun Geminis anyway. Alright, so we're going to be doing the person that's on your mind. I got 4 decks I'm using, and I've already pre-shuffled them to save time for y'all on the video. This deck we're using now, we're going to get 3 cards for the general environment, and it may be something you need to keep in mind, or I had to move that, sorry. And I'm sorry about this love seat background, but it's all I can do because it's raining, so please don't judge. Alright, but this is your environment, and I'm losing my freaking train of thought, Gemini. Are you losing yours? It's just stuff you need to keep in mind. 3 cards, pretty much, like 30 seconds. Then we're going to pull a spread for the energy between you and the person on your mind, currently. An outcome spread, and advice card. So let's go ahead. 6 of Swords reversed, 7 of Wands reversed, the Lovers in the reverse. So I feel like whatever, this is like the same message for everybody, keeps getting something to do with a decision. So it's like, maybe there's a decision, you're trying to evaluate some kind of decision. If you just kind of release the intensity behind it, like the worry about it, honestly, you might need to just bloom where you're planted. Because if it's something to do with a job or any kind of area of your life where it's something that's already in your environment, with the 6 of Swords in the reverse here, it's like something that you already have access to now. That's the thing you need to stick with, pretty much. Whatever the 6 of Swords reverse is for you. So if it's something you've been trying to make a decision and go in another direction, I think you're good. You need to stick with whatever this is. Alright, so let's get the person on your mind. I keep hearing a weird noise. I'm a chicken too. Easy chicken. It don't take nothing to scare me. Alright, so what is the person on Gemini's mind? The energy between the person on Gemini's mind. 8 of Cups. Okay. So maybe this is somebody that's you've already got a kind of a past with and you're kind of walking away. Let's see what else comes out before we go there. The only thing is, I feel like, yes, both people are trying to walk away from each other, but the thing is, you both still want each other, and don't tell me that ain't what I'm seeing, because it is. The heart of the spread is the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Like, I feel like this was a decision made already to walk away from this situation with the 8 of Cups. But this is your side. The Moon reversed, the Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands. So it's almost like you're really defensive towards this person for whatever's happened already, whatever has went down between you and them. And it's like, this is the energy, because I'll tell you why when I get through the rest of the cards, but this is the energy of trying to walk away from each other and just bury the situation. Even if you still have emotion, no matter what it is that you still feel for this person, you're just going to walk away and bury it and move on and forget about it. But that ain't the way it works. But that's what's being attempted here by both people on both sides. You're very defensive towards this person and about whatever happened with this person, because you got the 7 of Wands. Like, if this person came towards you with communication, it would pop off into an argument very, very easily. It wouldn't take much to get you triggered towards this person. So they must have done something to piss you off or hurt you in some kind of way. But like I said, with the Queen of Cups here, you still have a lot of emotion. They have on their side the 7 of Cups reversed, the King of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Swords reversed. They're not talking to you, but they're very ungrounded. They're very unstable. With that King of Pentacles reversed, they could even be having issues. It's affecting them to the point where they can't keep their daily task in order, their daily priorities in their life. All their shit around them could be falling apart. And it's all because this connection has got them all out of sorts. Because 7 of Cups, nobody can replace you. They don't want anybody but you. That kind of energy. With the Page of Swords reversed, if they have access to any of your social media pages, they're checking that shit out on the daily because they want to make sure you ain't going nowhere else. Even though you and them may not be on speaking terms, because both people are trying to lie and say they're walking away here. They don't want you going nowhere else, actually. The energy between you is the Eight of Swords, ignoring it, like I said before, Two of Wands, making that decision in the past, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like we just need to get the outcome, because both people still want the other person. And this person, I feel like, is being affected even worse than you, because it's like they're having issues even in their daily priorities, with their daily life and stuff like that, because it's got them all off kilter. All right, what is this? Eight of Pentacles. Okay. This is so like come back around energy, and I'm not even done pulling. You are on defense mode. You got that again. Seven of Wands in the outcome. It's like Gemini's like, hell yeah, I was defensive in the first spread, and I'm going to be defensive in the last spread, because that shit ain't going away easily. So this person must have really done something that got you hurt. You know what I mean? So on your side, you have the Four of Cups, Five of Cups reversed, and that Seven of Wands again. Kind of being very dissatisfied overall, like you have a feeling of dissatisfaction, but it all stems from this situation. You're trying to work through that, but in this person, they ain't got much change either. I feel like this card right here is speaking to you and them trying to bury yourselves into your job or something like that to keep your mind off of this, but that's just because I'm doing a weekly reading. This won't take long to bust off into something else. The Ace of Pentacles is in the heart of the spread. With the Emperor card, you're being very rigid towards each other, and you're not being honest with each other about how you feel about the situation. Both people feel the same way pretty much. I think this other person, like I said, is being affected more in their daily life than you are. But you do have an overall feeling of blah, dissatisfaction, that kind of energy, and you're very defensive. This is the energy like even someone that hasn't done anything to you could come up to you at work and you could easily pop off, because you're in that Seven of Wands energy in general. You're very defensive. On their side, they have the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Two of Wands reversed, and the Four of Swords reversed. This can speak to not wanting to sit with themselves, like never staying at home, staying at work, keeping themselves busy to do anything than think about this situation, to try and cope with feeling abandoned by you. They're doing anything they can to cope with feeling abandoned by you, basically. But since this is in the heart of the spread, I feel like this may not be on this week's little timeline or whatever, but eventually something will happen where this will slowly move back together, and then it'll be up to each person individually on how much work they've done on themselves, whether it will be successful. But I believe there will be eventually an attempt with the Ace of Pentacles showing up. So let's get advice. We're going to get 5 advice cards for Gemini. Basically burying yourself in work to try and keep your mind off of this. So what's the advice for Gemini? What is the advice? Don't put your life on hold for this person. I feel like you need to just walk away right now with everything that's happened, because you're so defensive and stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's telling you Eight of Cups right here. I don't think that that's walking away forever, but with the Knight of Swords reversed here, this is the energy of if you were triggered easily, you would come in and say something ugly, you know, that you might regret later. So since you could be easily triggered if you're really defensive towards whatever they've done, maybe you need to give it like a break, a cool off period with the Seven of Pentacles. You know what I mean? Don't expect any certain timeline or situation or thing from this person in general. Just worry about working on yourself and the way you feel triggered by whatever they've done. And then once that has dissolved a little bit, then you can maybe come forward and have the conversation. But right now, it's like you're too easily triggered by this person. You're too defensive. Even if you have a lot of emotion, it can't be successful if two people are defensive towards each other. And I think you're more defensive towards them for whatever they've done. All right, Gemini, that's been your reading, and thank you so much for watching.